When it comes to transferring footage in production sound, there is one simple rule: the fastest and easiest way usually wins. That's why the Viviana Cloud Box from Viviana Straps is such an amazing advancement in our field. Simply put, it allows you to take your files recorded on sound devices as well as Zoom recorders and transfer them digitally through the air. Check it out. So when we start talking about Viviana Cloud, we need to understand what this device actually does. This is not a recorder, this is not a wireless system, this is a file transfer device. The idea is that it allows you to take your files from either a sound devices or a Zoom recorder, and there are multiple models that integrate with this, and allow you to upload them wirelessly to anybody in the world via Dropbox. So the idea is that it connects to your Dropbox account, uploads all of the files, and then from there you can share access to anyone in the world. What makes this such an amazing device is that you can have it on your cart, on a big set that has Wi-Fi, or you can even connect it to your recorders when you're remote in an ENG bag. And then using something as simple as your phone as a wireless hotspot, you can connect and upload anywhere. So let's take a look and see how this device works. When we specifically talk about this device, there are two things that you need to really understand. The first thing that you need to understand is how the hardware actually integrates with your recorder. And secondly, you need to understand how it integrates with your iOS device. As of this recording, it only works with iOS 14 and iPhones. There is talk about having it work with Android and other devices in the future. But the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to turn it on by pressing the button, and as you can see, the light turns on. And from there, what you're going to notice is that it's going to go through a boot up process. And during this boot up process, one of the things that is going to be activated inside of this box is the Bluetooth chip. So you'll notice that now I have my iPhone in my hand, and right now the app is looking for the Viviana Bluetooth chip. And as soon as it finds it, you'll notice, boom, there it is. We can go ahead and touch on this, and it will say, well, hey, do you want to allow the Viviana Cloud to use your location? And what that is specifically asking for is Wi-Fi information. It wants to know if it has the ability to connect using Wi-Fi to see where it is. And in theory, what this allows it to do is to connect to the Wi-Fi of your network so it can upload through. So what we're going to do when you see an option like this is you are going to allow once. Now you didn't see it on my screen, it was a notification that came up, but just make sure that you select allow once instead of every time, because if you do it every time, then you're going to have to allow it every single time instead of just giving it permission all the time. Then from there, you'll notice that it's asking us to enter in our Wi-Fi information. So I'm going to paste in the password for our True Audio Wi-Fi. And right now it is saving that Wi-Fi password into the Viviana. As soon as it does, you can see the main page of the Viviana Cloud. It tells you that it's connected to Wi-Fi, tells you the battery level, and as you can see right now, it says our battery is normal, that it is not charging. If I were to connect this to a recorder, for example, the 888, I'm going to use the bigger USB-A, and then I'm going to go into the front of the device like so. And as soon as I do, you'll notice that it instantly says that the battery is charging. So if you were using this in an ENG setup standard, this is how you would use this. But this is only one part of the chain, because as of right now, all I'm doing is I am plugging in battery power into the device. So you'll notice right now I have the USB plugged into the Viviana Cloud Box, and now it is seeing the charging that is coming from a recorder. This is great because if you're running it in an ENG bag, you know that as long as your recorder has power, so does your Viviana Cloud Box, and this allows you to upload continuously throughout the day when you go into that file transfer mode, which we're going to show you in a minute. Next, though, we need to connect the physical hard drive of our recorder to the Viviana Cloud Box. And in order to do that, we need one more cable. I'm going to plug into the USB-C of the 888, and then I am going to plug into the side port right there, the last port that's on the box. As soon as I go into file transfer mode, which is located inside of the menu settings. So you basically just go into menus, you go to files, you go all the way to the bottom, and you go to USB file transfer. And when you're in USB file transfer mode, it will mount the drive from your recorder into the Viviana Cloud, and it will show up under the USB drives section. It usually takes about 10 seconds or so. There it is, 888. And so when I touch on this, it will show me the contents of the drive. So for example, if I want to take track 17 and upload it, I just select it and go upload, and it will go ahead and upload that file right now through the Wi-Fi of my building to my Dropbox. And then you'll notice you'll get a notification stating when the file is done being uploaded. Now, what happens if you want to see those files? In your app, you go down to the Cloud tab at the bottom, and that will allow you to see all of the different drives that you've ever connected. So for example, if you've recorded files on a Zoom and you've connected the Viviana before and transferred files, we would see a Zoom folder in there as well. But for now, I've only connected the Sound Devices 888, and if I select on that, I can see all of the different files that I have uploaded throughout the day. I just uploaded the track 17, and I have uploaded other files previously in other videos. And then from here, I can select these files, and if I need to, I can physically share them out. So if I press the share button, you can play the files as well, but from here, I can share my files out to anybody that needs to hear them. So it's a very easy way for you to see and monitor all of your files. You don't need to work with compact flash cards or SD cards anymore. All you need is a reliable internal hard drive and a Viviana Cloud, and you can upload anywhere. If you have any questions about the Viviana Cloud, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to True Audio for more incredible videos like this where we teach you all about the new products coming out. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.